My name is Jessica McMahon, and today I'll be making the spicy prawn rolls. First, what we'd like to do is to mix the turmeric and the shrimp paste together. So I'm going to add that into the bowl and the shrimp paste. So I have a half a teaspoon of the shrimp paste, and I have about a half a tablespoon of turmeric. So we are going to mix this until it's incorporated. Next, what we would do is I'm going to heat the oil. I have just lightly glazed of oil in a frying pan here, just enough to get it hot. So then I'm going to add the sugar. I have 4 tablespoons of sugar here. I'm going to add that into the mixture. I have a half a teaspoon of salt, or actually 1 teaspoon of salt, all into the mix. And then for this, I have a quarter cup of water, and it's warm water, and I added some tamarind pulp into it. I believe this was half a tablespoon of tamarind pulp. I'm going to add that into it. So now I'm making a paste mixture. So this will hold all of the wet ingredients into the dry. Okay. These prawns, these are dried prawns. I put some water in them to give some moisture. I'm going to add these in like so. And coat it with this mixture as best as possible, just to incorporate all of this. This is going to be our filling for the prawn rolls. And this is how the product looks after doing so. I'm going to set this aside. Next, I'm going to take about 3 to 4 shallots, add that to some oil here. I finely chopped them. This is going to be added into the mixture with the prawns for our rolls. I'm going to mix this up. Next to this mixture, I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic. I minced them very finely. I'm going to add that in with the shallots. And then I have 2 tablespoons of lemongrass. Now we're going to saute this until everything's all incorporated. Oh, and you can smell it already. So now that this is golden brown, I'm going to remove it from the heat, take it off, place it into a bowl. Like so. Leaving the element on, I'm going to add the shrimp mixture. Now we're just trying to get these warmed up, add a bit more color to this. It's starting to bubble, which is really good. Now there's another smell in the kitchen. This is starting to look very tasty. So now that this has cooked a little bit, I'm going to add this mixture back in. Just mix that thoroughly. So now that these are nice and golden brown, I'm going to transfer this to this plate. Doesn't our filling look lovely? I'm going to cool it, spread it, so we don't burn ourselves when we do the filling. So this is our mixture for our prawn rolls. I noticed that these could get a little dry. It's very good to take a damp towel with cold water, place it right on top of these rolls so it's easier for you to roll them. They will get very dry if there's no moisture at all. So first, what we would like to do is take one of our papers here, turn that upside down. I like to take a tablespoon of the filling. We'll put that right in the middle here, just like so. Okay. So the first fold that we're going to do is right inwards here. Next would be over to the right. followed by the left. And then we'll roll it nice and tight. Once we get to the end, I took a slurry, which is a flour and water mixture. This will help it stick at the end, so I'm just going to dab my finger in along here. Put it right at the edge here. And press down to make it stick. And that's what one of the rolls would look like. So now we're ready to put our spicy prawn rolls into the deep fryer. I have preheated this to 350 degrees. You'll notice the temperature once you open the lid. So now I'm going to take the tray out. I'm going to place them inside. You'll know that they are ready when they're golden brown, when they float a little bit, because you have to remember the inside's already cooked. We just want the crispiness on the outside. So I'm going to drop these in here. Listen to them sizzle. So these will probably take, give or take, a few moments. It might be good to close this to keep the heat insulated. So now that these have been in there for a few moments, you can notice they're starting to turn a nice brown color. So I have some paper towel here to drain them. This is a nice golden color. And they smell lovely. Good enough to eat. So now this is our final product. The nice and crispy spring rolls have drained off. Here we go. And we'll put 3 just like that. And there you have it, the spicy prawn rolls. The spring roll pastry that we use today, it comes in various sizes, such as the small one that we use or a larger size. We also use the dried shrimp here. It can be used in many types of sauces and soups or any types of salads that you may have. Today we also use the tamarind pulp. It is used in a wide variety of dishes from all over the Asian countries. We also use the shrimp paste today for the filling. It comes in 2 varieties here. One would be in a jar, and the one that we use today, which is a paste plastic container. Today we also use the lemongrass that is sliced, which is very good for time efficiency as it's already prepared for you and it's easy to use as you add into your dishes. These are very authentic products to be used that can be found at various supermarkets all over and add a special touch to anything that you prepare at home.